Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with the 5 greatest Verdi recordings. Oh, this was a tough one because there are, first of all, a lot of great Verdi recordings, historical ones, later ones, live ones, dead ones, you name it, number one. And number two, he wrote a lot of operas. And we really start to appreciate more and more some of the earlier ones that used to get ignored, which have been spectacularly recorded. So this is going to be a fun exercise. I expect you to give me the 5 greatest Verdi recordings. You can agree with me or not, but I do not want to hear what should or should not have been on my list. Just give me your own. Just make your own list, because God knows there's enough stuff here. My only qualification is that the recordings should be major recordings. I mean, they should be available. Don't give us air checks and broadcasts and things that, you know, only crazy people could find or found, or that are long unavailable, or that were recorded in, you know, acoustic sessions in 1910. Just don't. It's got to be something that we can share, that we can all enjoy with relative ease and comfort. Be considerate of your fellow opera person or budding opera person. Don't make them nuts. Please don't make them nuts. I'm begging you. You may be nuts. Opera people may be nuts, but that doesn't mean you have to make everybody nuts. So there you have it. You ready? The 5 greatest Verdi recordings are Aida! Of course, with Leontine Price and Solti. And whoa, what a cast. It's got Vickers, John Vickers is Radames, and Robert Merrill is Aida's dad, and you've got, she's not even on the front cover, but she's marvelous, is Rita Gore. Is Amneris. Rita Gore was such a good singer. She gets no credit. She's opposite Vickers in Samson and Delilah on EMI. She was really, really a solid singer. So this Aida, of course, features Leontine Price in her signature role. And when Leontine Price was hot, nobody was hotter. She was amazing. And a great Verdi soprano, and you just have to have her doing Aida. I mean, she did it twice. You know, the Leinsdorf remake wasn't as good as this one. She was younger. She was in fresher voice. The sound is better. This is really special. So start with Aida, and let's see where we go from there. Oh, yes. Simone Boccanegra. This one, Abbado's. You know, Abbado made some absolutely stunning early, middle Verdi recordings. One was this, the other was Macbeth. He also made some horrible Verdi recordings, the worst Requiem ever, a terrible, terrible Aida. You know, he was a fuss budget, and sometimes it worked and sometimes it didn't. But when he had one of these rare pieces where he really had to pull out all the stops, he was a knockout. And this performance is one of the great Verdi records ever. We've talked about it before. It features Piero Capuccilli, Mirella Freni, Nikolai Ghiarov, Jose Carreras, Jose Van Dam. I mean, you know, it's not going to get better than that. And the opera is wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. It makes no sense at all. I mean, you know, it's the characters are all somehow related to each other, and the prologue takes place like 300 years before the rest of the opera. But if you actually work out the ages of everybody and when it happens, it's completely nonsensical. But we don't care, because it's just a great story of politics and love and drama and tension and the music. The council chamber scene, which Verdi wrote for the revised version, is one of the greatest things he ever did. It's truly amazingly wonderful. Next, Falstaff, conducted by Toscanini. I mean, Toscanini was associated with Falstaff like nobody else. And, you know, his authority is just completely unquestioned. I mean, the cast is very good. It's an ensemble cast. Doesn't matter who's in it. They all sing well. They all do what he wanted them to do, which is the point. And the orchestral playing is marvelous, and the sonics are quite good. They really are. And, you know, I mean, he worked and drove these people like slaves to get the perfect performance, and he basically got it. He really did. It's a knockout of a performance given with complete love and authority and a terrifying degree of discipline. Really, just an important connection to Verdi himself. So how can we not? How can we not stick this on any list of the 5 greatest Verdi recordings? I mean, it's just tremendous. Then we have Don Carlo with Giulini. This is another one with an incredible cast. I mean, you've got Domingo and Caballé and Shirley Verrett and like every famous person in the world at that time. They're all involved. And the thing about Don Carlo that makes it such a great thing for Giulini to do is that it's a Schiller. The story's by Schiller, and it's a political drama. It's not just about characters. It's about forces, the church versus the state, and big issues. And it's thoughtful. It's a smart opera. And Giulini was just the guy for something like that because, he took everything very, very seriously and put a tremendous amount of thought into what he did. And it's a performance that is as noteworthy for his conducting as it is for the outstanding singing. It's on Warner, and if you really don't know Don Carlo, I mean, this is the 5-act version. I mean, Don Carlo himself is almost irrelevant to the story. I mean, he's relevant in the sense that people argue over him, but the love interest and all that really is not the point. You've got a magnificent auto da fe scene, a grand tableau, and it's really a powerful, powerful piece of writing by Verdi. And this performance is deeply moving and thoughtful and smart in every possible way. Giulini wields the cast together and welds the cast together into a cohesive unit. And, the high point of the opera probably is the confrontation between the Grand Inquisitor and Philip II, or whichever Philip he was, where you've got, it's a baritone and a bass going at it. And it's one of the darkest, most gripping things that Verdi ever did. And it's devastating here. Just fabulous. So Don Carlo is definitely on the list. And last but not least, because I don't want to do just operas, the Requiem. The Requiem with Robert Shaw and the Atlanta Symphony Orchestra and Chorus on Telarc. First of all, it's one of the best Verdi Requiems ever recorded. The sonics are a knockout. They're just great. It's easily got the best choral singing you will ever hear in the Verdi Requiem. And the thing about Shaw is that, like a lot of choral conductors, he could be rather boring when he's, conducting an orchestra and chorus. But here he's not at all. I mean, he prepared the chorus for Toscanini's recording. I mean, he understood this work inside and out. And he's really giving the most passionate and musically sensible performance that you've ever heard in your life. I mean, the Dies Irae is exciting as hell. And with Telarc sonics, I mean, it'll blow you through the back wall. And you can understand just about every word the chorus sings. The soloists are young and terrific uniformly. It doesn't get a lot of attention, this performance. Why? Because you've got Riccardo Muti, and you've got Pappano, and you've got Solti doing it twice, and you've got, these sort of big name folks, and all the Italians. I mean, heaps of Italians. But, so what? Greatness is its own justification, and a great performance is well, listen to it for yourself, and you'll see exactly what I mean. Without any prejudice, without any preconceptions. The fact that he's American is, we get so much of that crap still in this day and age. It's just beyond belief. I mean, I remember that video I did on the horrible Rager and Pfitzner piano concertos, and somebody posted a comment that said, "How dare an American criticize German music? You have no musical tradition. You have no business talking about European music." I mean, it's so painful. It really is. Shaw's Verdi Requiem is a stunner by any definition. Whether or not you prefer someone else more, it's great. And it's one of the 5 greatest Verdi recordings. So let me have yours. I am very interested to see what you choose. Keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me, and take care.